It's now time for Ask the Expert. Today we are talking about ear infections with dogs.
Yes, joining us live this afternoon is Dr. Katie Heinrich from the Sliver Spring Wellness Center in Glendale. We also have Malcolm here. Malcolm's not in the middle, but he is hanging out with us.
And Shannon's on the end.
Malcolm, pretty happy guy. Has Malcolm had an ear infection?
Not right now, but he's had them in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, Malcolm's is
how do you know?
Yeah, what causes ear infections in dogs?
So ear infections are typically caused by yeast or bacteria in dogs, and that's a secondary cause. There's a primary cause that causes that yeast and bacteria to overgrow in their ears. Yeast and bacteria are normal flora, but if it overpopulates, that's when we have a problem. And so the things that people typically notice, and most dogs will get at least one in their life. I would say it's very, very common. They will notice their dog shaking their head frequently, scratching their ears, rubbing their ears along the side of the couch or the carpet. You can notice foul smell from the ears, a lot of discharge, and redness. So those are the main things.
So and when you see that, obviously, go see the vet.
Go see the vet, yeah. It could be possible to treat very, very mild ear infections at home with a mixture of water and white vinegar, mixed 50-50.
But it is kind of dropping it into the ear?
Yeah, you can actually be pretty liberal with pouring it in, and this is the way we basically recommend people clean their ears, their dog's ears normally. You can be pretty liberal with that mixture, putting it in there, and then rubbing the base of the ear, allowing the dog to shake their head, and stuff will come out, and then you take a cotton ball and you can just dab away at their inner ear.
Would that be more the prevention, or is that the treatment?
It can treat very, very mild ear infections,
so
but it's not going to treat anything more than that.
What kind of prevention?
So your regular ear cleaning can be a preventative measure. So the ear infections, dogs will typically have an overgrowth of that yeast or bacteria if they get a lot of moisture in their ear, which can be from bathing, swimming. They can also get ear infections chronically if they have allergies. And so that's something to talk with your vet about ways you can prevent it when they have more chronic problems.
Does it happen for a certain breed at a certain age?
It can happen at any age, and I would say it can happen with any breed, but breeds are more frequently infected if they have very floppy ears, because that cuts off their not quite as floppy as his, but like Basset hounds with the really heavy ear flaps, because that cuts off the normal airflow in their ears, and it makes a very warm, moist environment for that yeast and bacteria to grow. So the anatomy can make a big difference. And there are some breeds of dogs that are also more prone to allergies, which will make them more prone to ear infections.
And so the allergies can be diagnosed, and then once you're familiar with that, you can put them on some sort of medication to deal with the allergies. Yeah,
allergies are tough because we can't cure them. We can only manage them. And so there's about 100 different ways to do that.
Welcome to the human world,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. There are, the cleaning can be used as a preventative. There are some medications you can put in the ear to use as a preventative. There are also diet changes. Allergy testing, you can teach people how to give hyposensitization shots at home, like they do for people. So there's a lot of options to talk with your vet about if this is a chronic problem.
Malcolm seems like the happiest guy in the world.
And he's not up for adoption, right? Usually we have.
He is much loved.
Look how happy
he is. A ham too.
Well, listen, if you have a question for our experts, email them at asktheexpert@tmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. We have the number right there for you.